Well, good afternoon to you. Absolutely gorgeous outside right now, but you're going to need that extra jacket, though, and maybe some mittens, too. Holding on to temperatures in the teens. You hold on to 23 degrees to get into Winona. Of course, the wind chill is still out there. It feels like 17 degrees on your skin. How about this, though? We'll hold on to some decreasing clouds, as you've already seen already. A few clouds are on the way, though. Eventually, we'll get into at least partly cloudy skies later on into the evening hours and increase those clouds because we have snowfall coming on the way later on in the overnight hours. And in fact, tomorrow morning, you'll see flurries kind of working along the northern tier of Wisconsin as well as in Minnesota. And then you can see up in the corner, I've got snow right there with a cold front following that warm front as well. So we'll get into it to show you what's happening here. You're going to be seeing sunny skies today to boot, holding on to increasing clouds as we go into the 10 o'clock hour and the midnight hour to mostly cloudy skies for you. Of course, those temperatures will still hold on to that cold air as we finish out the day. You'll get into how this all shapes up for the zones. Looking at least sunny skies today. A whole lot of folks having a good old time out there with those middle 20s in the forecast. Getting back down to La Crosse, you're holding on to 23 degrees there. Out to the east, you'll see at least temperatures around today, the low to middle 20s, and then back up to the north. 23 degrees up there in Osseo, holding on to plenty of sunshine for you. Right back in Eau Claire, you have at least 21 degrees there. Continues all the way up to 22 degrees up in Ladysmith. Ladysmith's like, I'm getting warm up there too. So anyway, we get into how this all shapes up. We're holding on to the 9 o'clock hour. We're going to see as we go into the evening hours, holding on to more clouds popping through. Takes us back to mostly cloudy skies. You're starting to see some flurries well up to the northern tier of the state. That continues to pick up as we go into the 6 o'clock hour, as we go through sunrise for tomorrow. Then we've got the winds coming up from the south. That means warmer conditions coming into your forecast. You'll be seeing those temperatures in the teens and the low 20s. Once we get into it here, 9:30 or so in the morning, you've got some snowfall coming by Ladysmith, tracks down to Eau Claire, and it continues to go all around the 10 o'clock hour, right back to a mix of rain and snow towards Rochester. Then we go into how this all shapes up for La Crosse, getting a taste of that too. Now, the thing is starting to break down a little bit. Before this morning, it was a little bit better because we had some pretty decent winds kind of flowing with us, but you notice some drier winds are kicking in and eviscerating most of that as it follows this system all the way down to the south. It goes all the way down to at least to Viroqua, getting to Vernon County, Crawford County as well, and then eventually out to Richland Center, and up and out it goes, and we're done. We'll hold on to drier conditions coming in. You notice Wednesday, temperatures in the overnight hours, we're looking at single digits again to at least double digits, and then we get into 6 o'clock in the morning, sunrise time for your Wednesday, 0 to at least about 14 degrees. So yes, it's going to be cold again. We'll get back into it. Snowfall comes trying to get towards Prairie du Chien. That goes around the 9 o'clock hour in the evening. So nighttime snow is here. That tries to continue to go through. Yesterday or this morning, I showed you it kind of moved all the way across the area. But now it's kind of getting eviscerated because we've got some winds coming out of the east, drier winds, and taking it out, kind of eviscerating that cloud field. We'll see that continue on as we go right into Thursday. And eventually, you're going to be seeing the possibility of this. Tuesday's highs mostly in the 30s, widespread. So we're going to be much warmer. Then we go right back into how this all shapes up. Going into your forecast, you'll see breezy and gusty winds for Tuesday all the way through Wednesday. And as that finishes out, we're going to be seeing those winds continue to be on the breezier side. Taking it to how this all goes into account for the next few days, we'll hold on to how this all shapes up for you, where we go right into at least 20s, then the 30s, then the 20s, then the 30s, a roller coaster ride all the way to the 40s by Friday, and then much colder for Saturday, Sunday, and the weekend.
All right, buckle up. Thank you for that, Art.